Yo, Darren, what's up, G?
Hey, it's a pleasure to be speaking with a legend, a rock and roll hall of famer, a businessman, a pop culture icon. How's your day going so far?
Hey, it's going so far, so good, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's going even better now. I got you on the other end of my line.
Well, well, you started the year off pretty big. Hands Up in the Air is the new single. When did you record it?
I recorded it. I recorded it a while ago. But I just revamped it. I just revamped it about a month ago, about a month and a half ago, maybe. Yeah, about a month and a half ago, I revamped it. And the revamped version right now is, oh my God, it's a killer. It's a killer, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a great single, man. I like it. I hope the world likes it. This is my first single that I'm putting out in years. So,
Right. You had the Hollywood album some years ago, and I had the pleasure of interviewing you like 20 years ago about the It's About Time single. So you've always been writing and creating new music.
yes, definitely. Wow. Let me tell you something. You just took it way, way back. Are you talking about It's About Time?
I still have the CD of it. And
Are, are you kidding me?
no, your old manager sent me a couple of CDs and I kept them. And I remember it had the instrumental mix of it too on there. But I don't think that album ever came out. I remember you'd worked with Chicago on Does Anybody Know What Time It Is, but I don't think that came out.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something, man. I love you so much, bro. You don't even know. And yes, I recognize, oh, you're definitely a fan. It's only my fans would know something like what you just said. You feel me? And that record with Chicago, if that record would have came out, oh my God, it would have, around that time, man, I would have blew up bigger than the biggest phenomenon ever in life. Me doing something with Chicago, I mean, and me as a rapper doing something with Chicago, it's like, I mean, like the way Run DMC crossed
Yeah.
with, if like the way we crossed with Anthrax. You know what I'm saying? Now here I am crossing with Chicago. I mean, one of the greatest groups of all time, bro. Man, listen, man, come on, man. Robert Lamb and the boys.
So
What?
I interviewed Lee from Chicago about a month ago, and I asked him about that session, and he remembered it. He remembered you, so it must have been great. He said he was impressed about how you could wear the clock so regularly, even in the studio when you're cutting vocals.
No doubt. I mean, well, this is American Express. I don't go nowhere without it.
Well, you said Run DMC, and I interviewed DMC a couple of days ago for a thing here on Long Island. And he was saying how you inspired him to move to Freeport, and he lived there for 7 years.
Wow, that's big. My boy, Daryl McDaniels. That's Daryl. Hey, let me tell you something. Me and DMC, man, always been good friends, man, since 1980. I say 84.
Mm-hmm.
85. And you know, we had a mobile disc jockey group back in the days called Spectrum City, and it was my partner Hank Shockley,
Mm-hmm.
his brother Keith Shockley, and Chuck D, and you know, my boys Eric Sadler, and I came aboard. I came aboard around that time and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's when, you know, that's when we used to do radio at a radio station called WBAU at Adelphi University. And we got up in there through Mr. Bill Stephanie. And then also Dr. Dre from Yo MTV Raps.
Yeah.
He had a radio show up there called Dr. Dre's Operating Room.
Yeah.
So after his show, then would come the MC DJ Flavor show. I have my own show too
That too. Yeah.
around that time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, DMC and Run and them used to come up to our radio show all the time. They used to come up to the station. And then one night, Jam Master Jay and DMC came to the station and they was like, yo, where's Chuck, man? Where's Chuck? I was like, well, he's at the studio. Here, I'll take you guys over. I jumped in the car with Jam Master Jay drove. DMC was the shotgun. I sat in the back seat. I'll never forget this night. We went to the studio at 510 South Franklin Avenue in Hempstead. I took the boys there to 510. We seen Chuck, took him up to the studio, and Jam Master Jay and DMC was like, come on, man. You need to put this Public Enemy #1 out on Def Jam. You need to put this Public Enemy #1 record out, man. They was trying to talk Chuck into putting Public Enemy #1 out. But we only made that tape just for the radio show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was DMC and Jam Master Jay talking Chuck into getting on the Def Jam. And then Chuck just dragged me along.
Well, you mentioned Adelphi, which is also where Gary Delabate, Baba Booey from the Howard Stern, where he went to college. So without Adelphi, where would hip hop and morning radio be?
Well, on Long Island, I don't know. But let me tell you something. When we were broadcasting, our radio station, our broadcasts were doing just as good as the regular, like 98.7 KISS or Hot 97 or 105.1, or Z100. Our station, our shows were strong. We were getting very strong responses. Right. Back in the days, we gave the Fat Boys their first radio interview.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it goes that far back. John Schmidt was the coordinator up there, and that's how I got to take my I took my AM courses to get my AM license.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I was going to get my FM license, I don't know. Things just happened, man. But those were the days, my friend. We thought yeah, that's where all of this comes from, man. So I don't know where Long Island would be hip hop wise if we didn't have BAU.
And one more Long Island question for you before we talk a little more about Hands Up in the Air, though. You filmed with Public Enemy a video here in Long Beach called Brothers Gonna Work It Out. Was this a town, Long Beach, that you'd spent much time in, or is that because Rick Rubin was based there and that's why the music video was done there?
Nah, man, we spent time there, bro. And not only that, but I even had family living out in Long Beach on a street called Hudson.
Yeah.
But then, so we used to all go down to the beach, man. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, there were times, man, when I was going to Freeport High School, there were times when we used to cut school and go hang out in Long Beach.
Smart. My father also went to Freeport High School. So Freeport, another great school. But back to you.
You know what? And I'm going to tell you something. There was a few nights where I walked all the way from fucking Long Beach back to my house in Freeport.
Wow. Long Beach Road. That's dangerous.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about all the way from Long Beach, period. From Long Beach all the way to Freeport, Long Island. I walked it.
You're a crazy man.
Not a couple of times, a few times. Me and my friends. Yeah, like that.
So your latest single, Hands Up in the Air, are there more singles planned for 2023?
Sure it is. Yes. I got some stuff coming at you. Musically, I got it coming at you. Yeah. I got some more singles coming at you. And also there's a single that I did with E40 and Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying, called OG. You know what I'm saying? Snoop and E40. You're going to be getting that too. I got a single and the name of it is called Later On.
And
your boy.
So something I'm very curious about with your new music, I remember on It's About Time, you played all the instruments on that because you were known to play over 10 instruments. Do you play instruments on any of the new tracks?
Yes, I have one single that I'm coming with. The name of it is called "What's Going On," and 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 this is not the type of what's going on that Marvin Gaye came with. I mean, everybody has their own version of what's going on.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, Marvin Gaye, yes, he's the one that definitely brought up the legendary title. But that title has a lot of meanings too. You
Mhm.
know, you know what I'm saying? So my what's going on is like, right now you got Russia against the Ukraine.
Mhm.
And Russia is very, very way stronger than Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? In the whole night, we got all of these world wars going on. We got all of these racial wars going on. We got a lot of police brutality going on. You know what I'm saying? Police killing people and getting off with it. You know, just getting off. No justice. You know, I mean, it's like people walking around trying to bomb up shit with pipe bombs and people going around shooting up schools, kids, and I mean, what the fuck is going on, bro? What's going on? That's my version of what's going on.
I'm
You feel?
looking forward to that. Will that be on your own label?
Yes, yes, this is going to be on my own label. I'm recording for myself now.
Great. No
Everybody,
label to hold you back.
hey, my thing is this: everybody else made money off of me. Why not?
Well,
Why
my
not? I may as well make money off of me too. Shit, you know.
related to that, my last question for you is, we've seen you branch out with business ventures with different restaurants. Anything like that that's coming up? Because I know that you're in Las Vegas these days, and Las Vegas is a great town for celebrities with restaurants and bars and ventures.
Yes, yes. I am going to do another FFC, Flav's Fried Chicken. And this time, I'm going to do it under my own power. I'm not going to do it within partnership. The last few restaurants that I had, it was because the partnership went south and the management did not run the restaurant right. But the reason why that I can keep going is because I've always been known to serve good food, not bad food. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the next one that I do is going to be under my own power because if you want something done right, what do?
Do it yourself. Yeah. Well, so a Flav cookbook, could we see that in the future?
Yes, that's going to be coming too. That's going to be coming too, a Flav cookbook. You're going to be seeing it soon.
So what I'm learning here is Flav 2023 is going to be busy. 2024 is going to be busy. Whether you're a music fan, you just like Flav the human being, there's more coming soon.
I'm working on my residency here.
Really? A
Yes,
Vegas residence?
right here in a Las Vegas residency. It's going to be a variety show residency coming soon. I just can't say exactly when, but right now we're still trying to find the home for it. I do have a home for it, but we're looking at other possible homes before we go with the pick that I have.
Paltrocast.